Nice and quick. We're just about right. We're ready to go. This is the fourth race. Velaticus is the inside candidate. There's the light and they're racing. Velaticus began well with Isle of Man. And showing up on the outside now was Cooley Kid to make a line of three. And just tucked in behind those is Mackerel, the favourite. Snoop Stride is next on the inside as they make their way down the side of the track. They were followed by Better Under Fire. Well back in the field now is Storm on Star. And then we go back to Ray's Choice as Storm on Star comes up three deep. Well back is Cast a Long Shadow. And at the tail of the field is Who's Driving, about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. 8.2 was the lead time, and as they run the bend, Cooley Kid had found the top and leads Velaticus a length and a half, and up on the outside now Storm on Star taking closer order. Mackerel's buried on the pegs, 3 markers, and they were followed next of all by Isle of Man. Further back then on the inside is Snoop Stride, followed well back by Better Under Fire, and the trailing trio are Ray's Choice, Cast a Long Shadow, and Who's Driving. 29.8 was that first split of the last mile, and as they work into the back straight, the leader is Cooley Kid. It led the way from Storm on Star, who's at its wheel, and third under lock and key at the moment, Velaticus. Poised to strike on the outside as Isle of Man. It's had a real good trip, and then came further back then to Mackerel, followed by Better Under Fire, who's 3 back in the moving line, getting past Snoop Stride, Cast a Long Shadow. Well back now is Ray's Choice, and still last of all is Who's Driving, and still about 7 off the leader. 30 and 9 that second quarter, 60 and 7 the half, 500 to go, and the leader still is Cooley Kid, about a neck in front of Storm on Star. They were followed next of all by Velaticus, Isle of Man. Gee, don't want shares in Mackerel. It's yielding ground, passed by Better Under Fire, Snoop Stride and Cast a Long Shadow. That might have been by design, with Mackerel trying to get into some clear space. He's coming right to the outside on it. Cooley Kid led the way. In second spot, trying to stay on is Velaticus, Storm on Star, and now Mackerel lets down. Comes out after this leader, Cooley Kid, who needs the post at the 100. It's Cooley Kid in front. Here's Mackerel. Oh, gee, I wish I had shares. It might still get up. Mackerel, it dives. Oh, nearly a dead eat here. Maybe Mackerel and Nostril to Cooley Kid. In third spot, Velaticus, and they were followed in the middle there, trying to stay on there. Close up was Storm on Star, together with Cast a Long Shadow and also Isle of Man. Better Under Fire's in that bunch of horses. Further back was Snoop Stride, and back with those was Who's Driving and Ray's Choice. I said I didn't want shares in Mackerel. Gee, I wish I'd had a stayed on. It might have still got up here. It just seemed to lose ground, but then in hindsight, when you saw where Bernie was